Hi everyone and welcome to another video. Today I'm going to share with you how to make Amaranth flatbreads. Amaranth is a food crop that belongs to a group of grains that have been cultivated for about 8,000 years in North and Central America. Amaranth has been commonly used over the last generations in India, but only in recent times has it surfaced and gained popularity in Western markets. It is a good source of fiber and protein, and it has many other micronutrients which have been linked with good health benefits. In order to make these flatbreads, we need amaranth flour, which you can find from organic health food stores, or alternatively you can find them online. So without further delay, roll up your sleeves and let's get started. So all we will need to make the dough for this recipe is 1 cup of amaranth flour, 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt, and about 10 tablespoons of water. Later on I would suggest adding a little bit of cow's ghee, or in other words clarified butter, in order to keep the dough moist. If you don't have ghee, don't worry, a little olive oil will do. So we add 1 cup of flour into the bowl, add the salt, and give it a little bit of a mix with your hands. Add the water 1 or 2 tablespoons at a time and mix thoroughly. This process takes about 5 minutes, so have fun with this and give the flour a bit of time to come together. Gather the dough like so and apply pressure so that the flour mixes well with the water. Keep going and full steam ahead. So at about this time you'll notice that the consistency of the flour is changing with the water. Keep going, you'll get this, it just needs a little bit of patience and practice. Gather the dough and squeeze it like so. So now you can see that we have gathered a small bowl, but keep going until it all comes together. We want to keep adding the water 1 step at a time until the consistency becomes just right. Finally, we are just getting everything together. At this point, I'd like to press and squeeze the dough into a round ball so that we work the dough a little bit before we allow it to proof. After that, leave the dough in a bowl and cover with a hand towel and allow it to proof for about 20 minutes. So now it is time to knead the dough. Depending on the type of flour that you have, some are more workable than others. Don't be discouraged if it breaks apart as you knead it. This is just normal for this type of flour. If you're having a bit of trouble kneading the dough, try taking it apart in half and start kneading the dough separately. All we need is a bit of moisture, and that's where the ghee comes in. Remember, if you don't have ghee, you can use olive oil instead. Knead the dough with pressure using the palm of your hand like so. Try to gather it all together as you go along just like this, and keep kneading the dough with the palm of your hand. Squeeze the dough as I'm doing here, as this will help work the dough even more. After that, take the dough apart again and continue to knead as necessary. Then separate the dough into 4 pieces, as 1 cup of flour will yield 4 flatbreads. Continue to knead. So now clear any excess from the table and let's get ready to roll. Now it's time to flatten the dough. Grab a rolling pin and sprinkle some flour onto the table. Coat the dough with a little bit of flour and start to flatten it by pressing down on the dough with your fingers. Turn over the dough and repeat the process. Now use the rolling pin and apply a good amount of pressure onto the dough. Then turn over the dough and continue rolling. Don't worry if they don't turn out to be completely circular. This is one of the features of this particular flour, and it will be just fine for cooking. With the rolling pin, try and flatten the dough as much as you can by applying a little bit of pressure. Try to roll the dough so it can be as thin as possible. Next thing to do is to warm up a pan to a medium to high heat. Drop the dough into the pan and let it cook on one side for about 30 seconds. After a few moments, you should be able to see the air bubbles forming in the dough. This is a good sign that the dough is thin and is being cooked properly. Once about 30 seconds are up, flip over the dough and allow the other side to cook for another 30 seconds. And there you go, that's the color that we are looking for. Don't worry if it looks like it's a little bit burnt, this is what we're aiming for. It gives a very nice texture and a nice taste as well. Okay, 30 seconds are up and our Amaranth flatbread is now finally done and ready to eat. Now to try the dough with a little bit of za'atar mixed with olive oil. Mediterranean style all the way if that suits you. Yummy, looks great. Well done guys and girls. Thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button or leave me a comment in the comment section below, or even subscribe for more videos. My name is Kassem. Thank you so much for watching.